Good evening, residents of the Petaway housing community. As you know, I am Mrs. Petaway, and I'm the president of your homeowners association. And I'm addressing today via Zoom to address an issue that is upcoming within our own community. There is a grocery store franchise, the Safety Way grocery store, that has purchased a bit of land that is adjacent to our community with intentions to build a grocery store, which also may demolish or eliminate the neighborhood playground that our children attend. So I'm here today to address those issues and to present a opportunity for a town call or public hearing so that we may address your issues and concerns. Also to discuss, as I have been invited by the grocery store executive to discuss possible negotiations prior to the town hall in hopes that we may reach a deal prior to meeting publicly. There will be no firm deals until any of those ideas are communicated to the members of the HOA within the Petaway housing community. But it is just to see exactly what those terms are and what levels of negotiation we are at. As of right now, we are as a community stating that, especially in our rules and regulations of our HOA, that our BATNA would be that we do not own the land that is adjacent to us, but it does impact our community. It does impact the school that our children play at. So the best course of action would obviously be to allow or to to build the grocery store as well as keep the playground. And so with that being said, there are other options. There are other elements to consider in the fact that the grocery store is a franchise. It's a very successful franchise. There are positive aspects of bringing it to our community. One being convenience, being able to go to the store or, in proximity to our neighborhood. Also, it offers a lot of employment opportunities for people within the community as well as outside. One of the negotiation factors that I would propose as your HOA president would be to keep the school or keep the park as part of the grocery store, being that something we can leverage between who funds it, who is responsible for maintenance and upkeep, and if it would be as far as bringing in revenue, would it improve their presence in the community, allowing parents to shop while their children play at the adjacent neighborhood park. So that's one element. Our reservation price would be that we would not want to eliminate the park, or that the park would be relocated to another area that is still within proximity to the Petaway housing community. And then obviously our ZOPA, an area where we would like negotiations, at least to start, would be that we're in between as to how do we maintain the presence of the park as well as the grocery store, being that it be represented as a dependent relationship. The grocery store does not thrive, it does not make any revenue or have any business without the people in the community. With that being said, will the people of the community actually patronize the grocery store if you're taking away other amenities in the community, so being that the park. So we can present it in that manner, and that we help each other as a community, and that even possibly building on future relationships, either with that franchise or other businesses, is how we establish that partnership or that dependency between the community and the businesses. So once again, we're going to hold a town hall. Prior to holding the town hall, speaking to the executive, expressing the concerns and the levels of negotiation that I just discussed with you. At which point, that communication will be presented to the town hall and for your feedback and for your solutions that we can take back as part of the secondary part of any negotiations. Thank you for listening to me this evening, and I hope and pray that we come to a solution. I'm glad that we are taking our time to have these conversations prior to negotiations to see exactly where we are, to ensure that we're not emotionally charged, that we're not mostly attached, but that we are seeing it from the perspective of what is best for our community and for our children and for our patrons of the grocery store. So everyone involved. Thank you. Good evening, and I hope to see you soon. On a second note, Dr. Rowan, I am still traveling. I'm so tired, but thank you so much for the extension. We are just now finishing up having the coroner bring his body to the funeral. But thank you for your prayers. Thank you for this opportunity. It's very interesting that I had to change this class because I lost my aunt last year. And CCU was so gracious to let me drop it and figure out the arrangements and everything. And so now this happened, and I just didn't want to stop. I know he wouldn't want me to stop. So thank you for your prayers. Please keep praying for me. Please keep praying for our family. And thank you, thank you, thank you.